Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So we're taking a viral 2023 makeup trend for mature women and we're bringing it through the decades, not just 2024, but we can see this trend lasting decades as it's classic. It's almost like the quiet luxury of makeup. Are you ready? Let's get this beauty started. All right, ladies, we're going to go into this beautiful makeup tutorial. I'm so excited that this is almost like quiet luxury. This is going to span for the decades. It's classic. It's beautiful. It looks beautiful on mature skin. So this is one of the biggest beauty trends of 2023. And now we're pulling it into 2024. I did do a video on this before, but you might not land on all of my videos. So this is a really beautiful look for mature women. I'm going to use the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Rich Smoothing Serum. This is a new product. They sent it to me. I put it on my Instagram when it came. I don't know if I can use it with the Vitamin Enriched Face Base, if it's going to be too much, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try it out. Because the Augustine is Batter, the Rich Cream, seems right now with my skin a little too much to be putting on during the day and doing makeup. So I noticed that the other day. I thought, wow, my skin's way too, like it just looked too shiny. So we'll put on a little serum. This smells just like the vitamin enriched face base, which I love. It's like that orange essential oil. I'm going to just use a tiny bit because I feel like I probably don't. You know what? I don't need any. I'm going to put it on the back of my hand so I don't waste it, but I know it's going to be too much. My skin feels perfect. I've been really hydrating it at night, so I don't feel like I need that much. Let me just stick my hair back real quick. All right, so I'm going to start off with my eye primer. This is my first step to neutralize out my eyes. This is really an important step because if you don't do this, you're going to ruin the whole makeup look. And I can tell you that because I already have this pigmentation. I'm going to go over with a really beautiful, this is the latte makeup look. So it's going to be neutrals. I need to neutralize out this first in order to get the true eyeshadow colors. I don't want to mix with this. This is like, I always say it's like not wearing pantyhose or not wearing underwear when you're putting on your clothes. Like this is the first step. It's going to set you up for your next step, which is going to be your eyeshadow. So you go from the base of the lashes up to the brow bone, out and then in, and making sure, sometimes I don't have it always blended perfectly when I go into the next step, but it does blend in beautifully as I move through this makeup. You can see, I mean, you see all that darkness. I don't want that. Eye primer is on. Now what I can do is two different things. If you want to be like out the door right away, you can go in with the creme brulee and you can use your blush brush, swirl it on, and then basically use it on your eyes. You're going to get a beautiful matte, very natural, very neutral look. Or you can go in with the Cabana or Lay Bottled Blonde. And this is really my everyday. So I'm going to be using these colors here. So I'm going to just take the middle color here and I'm going to sweep it across my lid just like this. This is a really great day look. This is a really great makeup look for everyone because you can do a wash of color. You can build it up if you want to. This is going to be that look where you say, you know what? I know that this really looks beautiful. It looks polished. It looks pulled together. I can wear this every day. Oh, I'm running late. I know exactly what to do. Maybe I won't do the Lay Bottled Blonde. I'll just do the creme brulee, sweep it across my eyes, and then I look like I've done more than I have. So there's lots of options with this, but you can see it's still very natural. I am pushing it because I have on a neutral sweater. This is a cashmere crop sweater from J. Crew. I do have my initials on here, tone on tone. They do monogram your shirts or your sweaters if you want to. Cashmere sweaters, not everything. And then I have on these earrings that were given to me actually in a Caudalie press box that I'm loving wearing. I think I'll tell you what, I'll take them off and let you know who they are. I think it's Jennifer Bird, but I'm wearing gold. I'm wearing neutrals. I have gray hair and I don't really care. So now we're going to do this darker color here. I'm going to use my short smudge brush. You can use your tapered brush also. I'm going to just place it into the eyeshadow and I like to drag it across my lash line first. I like to just build that up because I will go back with an eyeliner, but you can see if you don't want an eyeliner, you can do it like this. And then what I'll do is I'll just bring it out and then I'll come back, just giving it that depth there. Don't worry that it's not blended yet. We're going to go back and blend it out, but I want to just get my kind of bearings with how much I want on my eye there, and we'll move over to the left eye. What I like about my makeup teachings is that everything doesn't have to be perfect. I know that when you watch a lot of YouTube or you watch a lot of Instagram and these girls or women are doing perfect makeup and you feel like you're not able to do that or you would never be able to do that and you take yourself out of the game already just by watching someone and not even trying it. My makeup is not perfect, right? Like it doesn't look perfect until I take my eyeshadow blending brush and I'll go back and I'll just blend it up. And so it's like, oh, I might have had a little too much. Looks a little weird. Why is it coming out like this? Okay, don't worry. Just go in, blend it. That is going to be one of your best techniques is blending your eyeshadow. And you can see it's a light touch. So you can see how my hand's moving like this. It's a light touch. I'm allowing the brush to move and to blend. I'm not holding it and I'm trying to really get into my eye like that with pressure. So it's a light swirling. It's going to nicely diffuse your eyeshadow. And then you have this at the end. Don't worry. That's why I always keep these handy. I also have my Shiseido cotton if I need to with eye makeup remover. Sometimes this is the easiest thing to do. They're biodegradable now. So we don't have any of those comments about waste and this and that. They've made them biodegradable so you can feel good using them. You go underneath the eye and you lift up. So that extra that's falling below your eye and on this area here that you're going to be putting concealer or color corrector is not going to mix in with that product. So you don't want this here. You see this darkness? You're going to take your eye makeup remover pad and go straight up. So you'll take all of that off. So don't worry. That's why we don't do the face. We don't do concealer. We don't do BB cream yet. We want to perfect the eyes and be able to clean up and have that really nice crisp look. I'm going to take my eyelash curler. I'm going to curl my lashes first before I put on my eyeliner. My lashes are up, another really important step for mature women. Don't forget about your lashes. Even if you feel like you don't have that much, you can go into the heated eyelash curler. If you don't feel like your eyelashes can handle being basically crimped down with a mechanical eyelash curler. So we're going to take our dark chocolate, one of my favorite waterproof eyeliners. It's nice and creamy, so it's going to be a different technique for you. If you're used to having a very hard pencil dragging across your delicate mature eyes, this is going to be first really refreshing, and number two, you're going to have to learn how to apply it. You can't apply it the way you've been using a very hard eyeliner. So if you put a lot of pressure, it's going to go everywhere. You have to go in just to the base of your lashes and you're going to do light touch, and you can do just these tiny little strokes, right? You don't need to go from here, drag it all the way across and come out, because again, going to be all over the place. It's going to be heavy. As you mature, as you age, you want to really define the eyes. You want to have the makeup look like there's more, but you're applying less. So basically what that means is that you're defining the eye, looking polished, having the right technique. You can wing out if you want to. So basically, like one of my videos that I taught you, go to the last lash and lift up. So you're going to lift the eye. So everything is going up. So it's just really subtle. It's not like this big wing. I don't do that. Also, if your eyes come down, you don't want to go to the last lash all the way down here. Skip up a little bit and lift the eye. Now, if you have really hooded eyes and you can't do that, concentrate on creating that depth above so the eye looks like it has more of that crease and it's lifted. What I like to do is I like to just taper it down a little bit. I don't go all the way into the inner eye. And then once I have all of this beautiful dark chocolate on my eyes, you can use different colors if you want. I do have a navy, I have a plum, and I have a charcoal. You can go back in with your smudge brush. I like to call this my little eraser brush. Smooth it out. Right? Lift it up a little bit. Make it look really just gorgeous. This is a very simple thing for mature women to do and to master as a technique. Again, if you have shaky hands and you can't apply the eyeliner and you feel like it's all over, take your short smudge brush and just sweep it across, because what you're going to do is you're just going to nicely blend and smudge this beautiful eyeline. So you can see, do you see that beautiful, nice definition to the eye? Not a lot. It's not huge, not heavy. It's not a big fat liquid liner that's black and holding the eye down and aging it. It's just giving you that really beautiful definition, popping the eyes. Looks gorgeous with this very neutral eye look. Now I'm going to just finish that eyeliner, and I'm going to just take the smudge brush and I'm just going to smudge it up just a little bit. I think that we have them pretty even, and now we're going to go into our Volume Up mascara. I'm taking my Volume Up mascara. This is going to really, really give you that final polished look to your eyes. So this is going to be almost like a comb that will go to the base of your lashes. So you want to apply, go to the base, wiggle back and forth, and then pull up. So I saw a lot of ladies, and I mentioned this a lot, so this could be a repeat for a lot of you that watch my videos consistently, that a lot of the ladies, when I would do makeup lessons, would just do this. They would just do the tips, and they would add so much on the tips that it just weighted down the eye, and they missed the whole important part of going to the base and then lifting up, because you want to deposit most of that product at the base. It's going to make your lashes look thicker. So again, you go to the base, the silicone wand has teeth on it. So it's going to pull out all of those baby lashes that you have. So you can see I'm really getting this beautiful fluttery, almost like a false lash look. And then you can, after, just do the tips if you feel like you want a little bit more on there. But you'll see a very big difference when you pull out and separate your lashes compared to not, or just rolling over them with a huge brush that's not getting and piecing out all your lashes. Mascara is on this side. Just looking beautiful, just looking really polished, and you're really like your go-to. Like you'll get excited about doing this makeup look because it just looks good with anything you're wearing. So mascara is on. We're gonna go into perfecting the skin now. You can see in this light my pigmentation and what I like to cover. I'm going to use my Just Peachy, which is my color corrector, and I wanna just really color correct. You can see right away when I add this on, I mean, this is like my confidence in a stick. And then my concealer is like the icing on the cake. So I'm just taking my color corrector and going underneath and really just getting that. I mean, you can see already, it just completely just wipes out all of my pigmentation. Then I can take my No Redness if I want to around here. I happen to be red here. This is my beautiful aging, and who knows, maybe some allergies. I have no idea. It's always a mystery. New things pop up every day. I'm going to use my finger to just work this in. And I feel that this Bobbi Brown serum is actually really nice. It's making my skin feel hydrated, but not overdone, like not slipping and sliding. So I'm going to just, you can see that this is going to just neutralize out that redness. Maybe I put on a little too much here, but you know what? Never hurts to just work it in. And then I'm going to take my foundation buffing brush and I'm going to just kind of work this in underneath my eyes and then kind of buff it into that no redness. So you can see the magic coming together, where this color corrector is life-changing for mature women. If you're not using a color corrector, you need to find yourself a color corrector for your skin tone and really utilize it before you do your concealer or your foundation, BB cream, CC cream. You're going to see a huge difference. You're going to be like so happy and wonder why you weren't using this before. Now I'm going to take my creamy concealer in light. This is CC02. That is just the code on your concealer. And I'm just going to go right over. I don't really need that much. And this is going to be just kind of like sealing the deal, buffing this into my under eye, light pressure, not hard, because you know I just did that color corrector. I don't want to move everything around. I just want to kind of just work it in, and you have this beautiful final look. I haven't even put on the BB cream, but you can see where I've worked on my skin, just working on that color correction, putting on this creamy concealer. I love your reviews. I love the feedback that I'm getting. It is just hydrating, but yet not greasy. It doesn't slip and slide. It's just really, really blurring out the skin. And that's why I created what I created for you, because I knew exactly what you needed on that skin. So now we're going to go in with our light BB cream. I just use one pump. I don't use anything more than that. And then I'll just buff it into just like that. Just feels so good, that hydration. I buff it in with my foundation buffing brush. I think I might just take a tiny bit more. I usually do a pump and a quarter, but I just had done a pump because then my forehead is left out. I have to tell you, it smells so good in here right now. I found this perfume. I told you about this in one of my videos at the beginning of the year, that I was watching TikTok, and it's this girl in Palm Beach that like finds people on the street and asks what they're wearing, what have you. She always asks at the end, what is your favorite fragrance, favorite perfume? And so this woman said, Rose de Grange. I'm probably saying it wrong, but I thought, what? Oh my gosh, what? So I was like, Rose de Grange, I've never heard about it. So it's in France. This is what it looks like. I sprayed it on myself and I bought it not even knowing what it smelled like. I said, I don't care. I'm going to try it. I think it was $100 or 100 euros. So I was thinking, okay, you know what? A little pricey, but it's Rose. I'm going to love it. It's so interesting and different, and it's vintage. It's from the 50s. So this was created in the 50s. And what's so interesting about social media is her video has like 11 million views. I mean, it went really to the top. It was really exciting. I ordered it and I put it on Instagram. Like, I ordered this. I'm so excited, what have you. And I ordered the candle that matched it. And then the grandson and his wife like wrote a special little note to me. And then randomly I had another package show up and they sent me the men's fragrance, cologne, what have you, that they had. And oh my gosh, it's called Monsieur Albert, I think. I was like, I sprayed on my husband. I'm like, you're going to be wearing this. He's like, ooh, that smells really nice. I'm like, I love it. All right. So let's do a little Nikita Banana. We need to press this in to set the under eyes. And I don't know if anyone new knows what Nikita Banana is. Basically, my girlfriends and I, when we would go out, this is my early 20s, they would say, you know, is Nikita Banana coming out tonight? Like, is the wild child, the ready for anything girl coming out? So that was my nickname, my alter ego, the Nikita Banana. So it was always fun. And of course, it is a banana color because it's yellow for brightening. And so it's perfect for Nikita Banana. So when you use it, you can think about your alter ego and how you're going to present yourself to the world. All right, so now we're going to do my little combo on the lips. So you can see I really need to add this color to my face because I'm wearing this like neutral. I'm in neutrals, I'm in gold. And I'm going to use Cameo and I'm going to use Silk. First, I use Silk on my lips because I want to do a really nice lining. So you can see it is light. It is not a dark lip pencil. So is it enough for me? I don't know. You know, if I want more, you know, color, if it's with this look, I will use a little Cameo over. And what I do is I'll just do it really where I want to emphasize. Right here in this Cupid's bow, coming down, tapering down, and here a little bit, over here. And then I'll just make sure it's all smooth together. It's almost like this ombre lip, right? Doing a little combo, figuring out what works for you, taking a little Nick Ray and adding that on top. I'm going to use a little Manifest and Glow over. It just nicely pulls the whole look together. This is a very beautiful golden, but it's not giving you a lot of gold. It's really pretty. It's just a touch that gives that warmth. And then you can see that I need to add color. I think I'm going to add a little creme brulee, but let's do a little balance underneath my eyes. So basically, when you see the look at the end, you can say, you know what, I do need a little bit more balance here. So let's just balance out the eye in that corner and then just kind of smudge it. So you're going to get more of a balance. It's a little bit different where if you left it, I feel like sometimes you just need that extra little balance on the end, just 3/4. You don't have to go in too far, or actually even just 1/4, and then smudge it. Now you can see the skin looks beautiful. We've perfected that with the color corrector, the concealer, and the BB cream. Now, and then we did a little Nikita Banana underneath. Now what we want to do is we want to add structure to the face, right? We want to add that dimension. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use a little creme brulee. This is my hybrid bronzer for mature women. This is talc-free. This is gluten-free. This is clean beauty, cruelty-free. It's made in Italy. It's a beautiful hybrid and it goes on really, really silky. It's just gorgeous. So you can see that it's not orange. It's not yellow. It's just a very pretty, very lightweight. And when I use it, that's exactly what I'm doing. Just kind of buffing it into the skin with my angled blush brush. So you're going to see just giving you just a little bit of color there. Bring it up if you want to, bring it down on your jawline. It's really up to you how you apply a bronzer to your face, but it's just a softer, more forgiving bronzer for mature women. I think I'm going to just take my cream blush in my Classic Beach Glow, which is the middle color here, and just add a little, it's almost like I'm just buffing it on with my finger Also, this is almost like skincare meets makeup with the ingredients and everything in this product. It's just gorgeous. And you'll see that you get that really nice dewy look. Sometimes I get a little high there, which I need to stay away from my pigmentation. I just corrected it. And then sometimes we go over it, giving a little bit of color, still really natural. You can go into a bronzer if you want to in this palette. It's all cream, or the highlighter too. We're gonna just keep it like this. And then I'm just gonna put on, even though I do have a couple gray hairs in my right brow, I'll do my clear brow mascara and just comb my brows up. And then have a beautiful, very quiet luxury, beautiful, classic. It's never gonna go out of style. This is one of the 2023 trends that I loved for mature women that will go through the decades. This is your go-to makeup look. It's so beautiful. It's timeless. It's never going to expire. And you're just going to really feel good that you have a makeup look that is your go-to, that you've experimented with. Again, ladies, I'm showing you what works for me. You might need to kind of tweak it a little bit. Maybe you need something a little bit darker when it comes to the eyeshadow, maybe a little bit lighter. There's lots of different things that you can do. Take this as your template, follow along, and then plug in the products that work best for you. So let me know, do you love this look? Do you love a natural look? I would love to hear from you. And until my next video, I'll see you later.